Betcha they're good, why shouldn't they be? Their one mistake was giving up me. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby. Maybe. Mama, Mommy.
Shut up! Can't anyone get any sleep around here?
Mama, Mommy.
I said shut your trap, Molly.
Stop shoving the poor kid. She ain't doing nothing to you.
She's keeping me awake, ain't she?
No, you're keeping us awake.
I am not.
You are too. You think you're Jack Dempsey, don't you?
And you're looking for a knuckle sandwich.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. They're fighting and I won't get no sleep all night. Oh my goodness.
Pipe down, Alia. Go back to sleep.
Mama, Mommy. It's all right, Molly. Annie's here. It was my mama, Annie, who was riding on the ferry boat. She was holding me up to see all the big ships. Then she was walking away, waving. And I couldn't find her no more. Anywhere.
It was only a dream, honey. Now you gotta go back to sleep. It's after 3 o'clock.
Annie, read me your note.
My note, again?
Please.
Sure, Molly.
Here it comes again.
Ugh. Please take good care of our little darling. Her name is Annie.
She was born October 28th. We'll be back to get her soon.
We've left her half a silver locket and kept the other half, so that when we come back for her, we'll know that she's our baby.
Oh my goodness, now they're laughing.
All right, do you want to sleep with your teeth inside your mouth or out?
Gee, I dream about having a mother and father again. But you're lucky. You really got them.
I know. Somewhere.
Betcha he reads, betcha she sews. Maybe she's made me a closet of clothes. Maybe they're straight as a line. Don't really care as long as they're mine. So maybe now this prayer's the last one of its kind. Please won't you come get your baby?
Good night, Annie.
Good night, Kate.
Good night, Annie.
Good night, July.
Good night, Annie.
Good night, Duffy.
Good night, Annie.
Good night, Tessie.
Now what? Annie, what you doing?
Running away.
Oh my goodness.
My folks are never coming for me. I gotta go find them.
Annie, you're crazy. Miss Hannigan will catch you and lock you in the cellar again.
I don't care. I'm getting out of here. Okay, going now. Wish me luck.
Good luck,
Annie. So long, dumbbell. And good luck.
Aha! Caught you. I hear ya, brat. I always hear ya. Get up. I said get up.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
There. Now what do you say? What do you say?
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
Rotten orphan.
I'm not an orphan. My mother and father left a note saying they loved me and they were coming back for me.
That was 1922. This is 1933. They must have got stuck in traffic. You in here. Get up! Get up! Get up! Put them things away. It's medicine.
You must be very sick.
Boo! Boo! Now, for this one's shenanigans, you'll scrub this floor and strip them beds for the laundryman.
But it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
I know. And you'll get down on your knobby little knees and clean this dump until it shines like the top of the Chrysler building.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Get to work. Now. Why any kid would want to be an orphan? I'll never know.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Instead of treated, we get tricked. Instead of kisses, we get tricked. It's a hard knock life. Got no folks to speak of, so it's a hard knock row. We ho, cotton blankets instead of wool, empty bellies instead of full. It's a hard knock life. Don't it feel the wind is always howling? Don't it seem like there's never any light? Once a day, don't you want to throw the towel in? It's easier than putting up a fight. No one's there when your dreams at night get creepy. No one cares if you grow or if you shrink. No one tries when your eyes get red and weepy. From the crying, you would think this place would sink. Oh! Empty belly lives, rotten smelly lives, full of sorrow lives, no tomorrow lives. Santa Claus we never see. Santa Claus, what's that? Who's he? No one cares for you a smidge. When you're in an orphanage, it's a hard knock life. You'll stay up till this dump shines like the top of the Chrysler building. Take the whiskers from her chin, stab her with a safety pin, make her drink a Mickey Finn. I love you, Miss Hannigan. Get to work, strip the beds. I said, get to work. It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. No one cares for Merry Christmas. When you're in it, it's fun. The medicine. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life. It's a hard knock life.
Good morning, children.
Good morning, Miss Hannigan.
Well,
I love you, Miss Hannigan. I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
I love you, Miss Hannigan.
You, what are you doing in there?
Nothing.
Get her out of there. Get her out. Your days are numbered. All right. Breakfast.
How much?
No, you don't get hot mush this morning. Get cold mush. And after your mush, you'll go to your sewing machines. There's an order of dresses you'll finish today if you have to work straight through till midnight.
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Now line up.
Laundry! Laundry, man!
Morning, Bubbles.
Morning, kids. Clean sheets once a month, whether you need them or not.
Morning. Bundles.
Oh, yeah. I'm running a bit late. See, in January?
Oh, come here, you big handsome brute. Don't you want to know what I'm getting you for Christmas? Egg foo young in Chinatown for 2.
Egg young for Christmas.
All you can eat. So what are you getting me?
What did I give you last year?
Nothing.
Good. You're getting it again.
Get out of here with that laundry.
Okay. So long, Aggie. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, kids.
Merry Christmas, bundles. Huh. You call this clean, Annie? This place is like a pigsty. Annie? Annie? Where is that Annie?
Annie ain't here.
What do you mean, Annie ain't here?
She just went with Mr. Bundles in the laundry bag.
Bundles. Ah, please! Please!
No more hard knock life for Annie.
Look at she's out there free, running free in NYC. Cause she finds her folks like that, mom and dad right off the bat. Lucky duck she got away, but we're gonna have to pay. Gonna get our faces slapped, gonna get our knuckles rapped. It's a hard knock life.
Yes, it is.
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 It's a hard knock life.
Apples, 2 for a dime. Apples, anyone? 2 for a nickel. Apples!
Nab this up back in the alley. 50 cents.
Good. There's supposed to be a whole bunch of them running wild down to 14. Come on!
Hey, there's one they didn't get. Oh, poor boy. Did they hurt you? They're after you, ain't they? Well, they're after me too. But don't worry, I ain't gonna let them get you or me. I'll take care of you. And things will get better for the both of us. If not today, well... The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun. Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're always a day away.
Hey you, little girl, come over here.
Yes, officer?
That dog there. Haven't I seen him running around the neighborhood? Ain't he a stray?
A stray? Oh no, officer. He's my dog.
Your dog, huh? So what's his name?
His name? His name is Sandy.
That's right, Sandy. I call him Sandy, you see, because it was nice and sandy color.
Sandy color. Okay, what's the answer to his name?
Answer? You mean when I call him?
Right. When you call him by his name, Sandy.
Well, you see, officer, I just got him, and sometimes he just
Call him.
Okay. Here, boy. Here, Sandy. 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 Good Sandy. Good old Sandy.
Huh. Well, maybe he is your dog. The next time I see him out, I want to see him on a proper leash and with a license. Once he goes to the pound and they put him to sleep. Understand?
Yes, sir, I understand. On a proper leash and with a license.
Good. I'll get along with you before you catch your death of cold in this weather.
Oh, I don't mind the weather. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Hey, Eddie, you want to help you with this?
Sure thing, beautiful.
Cops! Cops! Oh, Eddie. Ah! Leave us alone, you lousy bitch!
This junk ready yet?
Patience, patience. Make way for John D. Rockefeller.
How'd it go today, Al?
7 million people in this city. Can't sell one lousy apple.
Excuse me, folks, excuse me. Did any of you here leave a redheaded kid at an orphanage 11 years ago?
Sorry, kid, not me.
Ladies and gents, dinner is served.
Come on! Come on up.
Hey, kid. You hungry?
Nah.
Okay.
But my dog is.
Here, kid. Eat your fill.
Thanks, lady.
Hey, kid, what you doing out this late at night?
I'm looking for my parents. They're lost.
Lost? How long have you been looking?
11 years.
Now that's lost.
Hey, kid. It's time to give up.
No, I'm gonna find them.
There's something I haven't heard since 1928.
What?
Optimism.
Optimism? What are we going to be optimistic about? I mean, look at us. Life's a nightmare.
Well, you gotta have a dream.
Traffic rattling overhead all night.
To wake you up from your nightmares.
Empty pockets.
Well, at least you got pockets.
Freezing fingers.
Lucky you got them empty pockets.
Newspapers for blankets.
You can read in bed.
Kid, you should have been a politician. Yeah, should have run against Roosevelt.
Hey everybody, listen to this. Today in an interview, former President Herbert Hoover said, though I am not directly responsible for the 1928 stock market crash, I have the deepest sympathy for the millions left ragged, hungry, and homeless.
Ragged.
Hungry. Homeless. Today we're living in a shanty. Today we're scrounging for a meal.
Today I'm stealing coal for fires. I could steal.
I used to winter in the tropics.
I spent my summers at the shore.
I used to throw away the paper.
He don't anymore. We'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover, for really showing us the way. We'd like to thank you, Herbert Hoover. You made us what we are today. Prosperity was round the corner. The cozy cottage built for two. It's the heaven that you gave us. Yes, we're tired and blue. They offered us a Smith and Hooper. We paid attention and we chose. Not only did we pay attention, we paid through the nose.
In every park he said a chicken.
But Herbert Hoover, he forgot. Not only don't we have the chicken.
You ain't got the plans.
Hey Herbie, you left behind a declaration.
So Herbert hats are off to you.
Our hats are up, we're up to here with admiration.
You think you'd like a little stew?
Come down and share some Christmas dinner.
Ho, ho, ho.
Be sure to bring the missus
Bring
too.
the missus too.
We got no turkey for our stuffing. Why don't we stuff you? We'd like to thank you, Herbert
Thank you, Herbie.
for really showing us the way. You dirty rat, you're a crat, you made us what we are today. Come and get it, Herb!
Yeah, Ethan. Alright. All you bums out of here.
They're not bums.
We're tearing down this junk pile. Now.
Alright, that's all the fresh air you get for the month.
Miss Hannigan.
What?
You know your favorite shiny satin souvenir pillow from Coney Island?
Yeah.
Molly threw up on it before.
Oh no! What do you got there?
Nothing, Miss Hannigan.
What have you got there?
A dead mouse. You want to see it?
Little girls, everywhere I turn I can see them. Little girls, night and day I eat, sleep, and breathe. I'm an ordinary woman with feelings.
on my ear. But I'll admit, no man has bit. So how come I'm the mother of the year? Little teeth, everything around me is little. If I wring little necks, surely I would get an acquittal. Some women are dripping with diamonds. Some women are dripping with pearls. Lucky me, look at what I'm dripping with. Little girls. Oh. How I hate little shoes, little socks, and each little bloomer. I'd have cracked years ago if it weren't for my sense of humor. Someday I'll step on their freckles. Some night I'll straighten their curls. Send the flood, send the flu, anything that you can do to live.
The big red letters stand for the Jello family. Oh, the big red letters stand for the Jello family. That's Jello, yum yum yum. Jello pudding, yum yum yum. Jello tapioca puddings. Yes, sir.
Once again, we bring you the romance of Helen Trent, who sets out to prove for herself what so many women long to prove, that because a woman is 35 or more, romance in life need not be over. That romance can live at 35 and after.
Oh, merciful God, I hope so. Yeah?
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan, isn't it?
Yeah?
What's an award? 70%. We found your runaway. You!
Oh, thank you so much, officer. Children, guess what?
What?
There's hot cocoa and ginger snaps for you in the recreation room.
What's recreation?
Thanks so much, officer.
She's in one of the movie rooms, down by the docks. I made you melt her butt. Got away.
Oh, poor pumpkin out there in the freezing cold with just that thin sweater. Oh, I hope you didn't catch influenza. Thanks so much, officer.
All in the line of duty. And you. Don't let me ever hear that you went away again. I'm this nice lady.
She is not a nice
Good
lady.
afternoon.
Good afternoon, officer. Now I'm gonna have your head, and the next time you walk through that door, it'll be 1953. Well, are you glad to be back, huh?
Yes, Miss Hannigan.
Liar! What's the one thing I always taught you? Never tell a lie. Well, what's the one thing I always taught you?
Never tell a lie, Miss Hannigan.
For what you done, I could get fired. Have the Board of Orphans sticking their nose in here. Well, you'll pay for it, I promise. Stay.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah?
Oh, good, I'm Grace Sparrow.
So,
And the New York City Board of Orphans suggested that
Hold it, I can explain everything. It wasn't my fault. It was Annie, you see. You got in a bundle of laundry basket.
Hannigan,
Sure, I know. I should have called Mr. Donatelli instead of the cops, but...
Miss Hannigan, I'm sorry, but I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
Wait a minute. Hold it, sister, I get it. If it's beauty products you're peddling, I don't need any. Get out.
Miss Hannigan, I'm not peddling anything. I'm private secretary to Oliver Warbucks.
Oliver Warbucks? Who, the? Oliver Warbucks.
The Oliver Warbucks.
I love the hat. I read in Winchell's column that Oliver Warbucks is the world's richest unmarried man.
I wouldn't know. I don't read Mr. Winchell. Miss Hannigan, Mr. Warbucks has decided to invite an orphan to spend the Christmas holidays at his home.
An orphan?
Yes, an orphan.
You sure he wouldn't rather have a lady? I got 2 weeks coming. It's a joke. What sort of orphan did you have in mind?
Well, she should be friendly and intelligent.
Mississippi. Capital M-I-double-S-I-double-S-I-double-P-I. Mississippi.
And cheerful.
Shut up!
And how old? Oh, age doesn't really matter. Say 8 or 9 or 10 or 11. Yes, 11 would be perfect. And oh, I almost forgot, Mr. Warbucks prefers red-headed children.
11. A redhead. No, I'm afraid we don't have any orphans like that around here.
Well, what about this orphan right here?
Annie? Oh, no, you wouldn't want her. She's a drunk. And a liar. A drunk and a liar.
Yes, Miss Hannigan, I'm sure she's a drunk and a liar. Annie, come here. How'd you like to spend the next 2 weeks at Mr. Warbucks' house?
I would love to. I would really love to.
Hold it. Now, you can have any orphan in the orphanage, but not Annie.
Well, why not?
I just told you.
Well, I assume, Miss Hannigan, this has something to do with all that business about the laundry bag and the police. Perhaps I should call Mr. Donatelli at the Board of Orphans and sign it.
Oh, sign it. I'm an easy gal to get along with. If it's Annie you want, it's Annie you get.
It's Annie I want.
It's Annie you get.
Oh, boy. All right, if you'll grab her coat, I'll take her along right now.
Coat? She don't have no coat.
All right, then we'll buy her one. Oh, boy. We'll go to Bergdorf's and get you a warm winter coat.
I'm getting a coat. She's getting a coat.
Come along, dear. Mr. Warbucks' limousine is waiting outside.
Oh, boy, I can hardly believe it.
She can hardly believe it.
Hey, kids, I'm getting up for Christmas. I'll write to ya. Bye. Bye, kids.
Bye, Annie.
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan, and season's greetings.
Yeah, season's greetings. Someday I'll land in my house with all the nuts and the squirrels. There I'll stay tucked away till the prohibition of
Ah, good afternoon, Miss Farrell.
Good afternoon, Drake. Everyone.
Miss?
Has Mr. Warbucks arrived yet?
No, Miss. His plane from Chicago landed at 2:30, so we're expecting him any minute.
Do you really live here? Or is this a train station?
We really live here.
Oh boy!
Mrs. Greer. Yes, miss. Has the carpet been put down in the dining room, Mrs. Greer? Yes, miss. And the styway is good too? Yes, miss.
Everything is in order, Miss. Miss Pugh has prepared his favorite dinner.
New England clam chowder.
Wonderful.
Kentucky fried chicken.
Wonderful.
Idaho potato.
And
Baked Alaska.
fine.
It will be nice to see Mr. Warbucks again.
Yes, 6 weeks is a long time.
Yes, miss.
Now, everyone, would y'all come here for a moment, please?
Quickly, everyone, quickly.
Everyone, this is Annie, the orphan who's with us for the Christmas holidays.
Miss.
Annie, this is everyone.
Hi everyone!
May I take your coat, Miss?
Will I get it back?
Of course, dear.
Gee, I really love my new coat, Miss Farrell.
I'm glad to know. Annie, what do you want to do first?
The floors. I'll scrub them. Then I'll get to the windows.
And that you won't have to do any cleaning while you're here.
I won't.
No, of course not. You're our guest. For the next 2 weeks, you're going to have a swell time. Now, Cecile will pick out all your clothes.
Green is her best color. No, I think.
Your bath is run by Mrs. Reed.
Bubbles? No, soap I think.
Annette comes in to make your bed.
Silk.
No, the satin sheets, I think.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
The swimming pool is to the left.
Inside the house? Oh boy.
The tennis court is in the rear.
I've never even picked up a racket.
Have an instructor here at home. Oh, and get that Don Budge fellow, he's available.
I think I'm gonna like it here.
When you wake, ring for Jake, drink will ring your tray. When you're due, Mrs. Pugh comes to take it away. No need to pick up any toys.
That's okay, I don't got any anyway.
No finger will you lift, my dear. We have that one request. Please put us to the test.
I know I'm gonna like it here. Used to roam in a tomb where I sit and freeze. Get me now, holy cow! Could someone please me, please? Ow, she didn't mean it.
We've never had a little girl.
We've never had a little girl. We've never had a little girl.
I'm very glad to volunteer.
We hope you understand. Your wishes are command. We know you're gonna like it here. Welcome.
By the way, 6 weeks, where the hell is everyone? Hello.
Sir, welcome home, Mr. Warbucks.
Welcome home, Mr. Warbucks.
It's good to be home.
How was your flight from Chicago?
Not bad, it only took 17 hours and we only had to land 8 times. Now, first things first, has that painting arrived from Paris?
Yes, sir. They're just about to hang it now, sir.
Ah, yes. No, I don't think so. Great.
Yes, sir.
Messages.
Yes, sir. President Roosevelt wants you to comment at the White House.
I'll get back to him tomorrow. Anyone else?
John D. Rockefeller, Mahatma Gandhi, and Harpo Marx.
Nothing urgent. What did Harper want?
He didn't say.
Wait a minute. Maybe I could learn to live with this thing. Hang it someplace.
Mr. Warbucks,
Oh, and Mrs. Pugh.
New England clam chowder.
Wonderful.
Kentucky fried chicken.
Wonderful.
And baked.
I won't be having dinner tonight. I've got hours of paperwork to get through.
Wonderful.
Oh, and Grace, I'll need your for dictation.
Yes, sir.
Well, good to see you two again. Grace, if you'll get your notebook. Who is that?
Mr. Warbucks, this is Annie, the orphan who's with us for the next 2 weeks for Christmas.
The orphan, but that's not a boy. Orphans are boys.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. You just said orphan, so I chose a girl.
Oh. Well, I suppose she'll have to do. Annie, huh? Annie what?
Sir?
What's her last name, child?
Oh, it's just Annie, sir. Mr. Warbucks. I haven't got any last name that I know of.
So, you're just Annie.
Just Annie. I'm sorry I'm not a boy.
Well, I don't suppose you'd like to meet Babe Ruth.
Oh, boy, sure. Who's Babe Ruth?
I couldn't be happier than to be spending Christmas with us. Grace, we'll start with the figures on the iron ore ship from Toledo to... What are we supposed to do with this child?
It's her first night here, sir.
It is. Your first night here, we have to do something special for you. Why don't you sit down?
A movie.
Would you like to go to a movie?
Gosh, sure, Mr. Warbucks. I mean, I've heard a lot about them, but I've never actually been to one before.
Never.
No, sir.
Well, we ought to do something about that right away. Nothing but the best for you, eh? You'll go to the Roxy and then an ice cream soda at Rumpelmeyer's and a handsome cab ride around Central Park.
Golly.
Grace, forget about the dictation for tonight. We'll do it first thing in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Instead, you'll take Annie to the movies.
Yes, sir.
Aw, gee.
Something the matter, Annie?
Well, nothing, sir. It's just... Aw, gee.
No, what is it, Annie? You don't want to go to the Roxy?
Well, no, I do. It's just that... Well, I thought you were gonna take me.
No, I'm afraid I'll be far too busy tonight.
Aw, gee.
See, Annie, I've just been away for 6 weeks on an inspection tour of my factories, or what's left of my factories after this damn depression. When a man is running a multi-billion-dollar corporation...
Oh, sure. I know. That's okay, Mr. Warbucks. I understand.
Excuse me, sir. Bernard Baruch calling?
Good. Hello, Barney. Yes, I got an hour ago. No, Detroit and Chicago. Barney, I didn't like what I saw out there. Factory shut down. My factory shut down. Your damn darn too. When I'm not making money, nobody is. Gosh darn it, Barney, you gotta tell your old pal Roosevelt to do something big. He's got to come up with a new plan, a new approach, a new something. Yes, I know he's a Democrat, but he's a human being, too. All right, you can show up and... Well, I can show you the... Barney, maybe tomorrow. Tonight I've got a date to the movies with a 10-year-old girl.
11.
My mistake, she's 11. Bye, Barney. Rick?
Yes, sir?
Coats?
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Grace. He'll come too.
Yes, sir.
Will you be wanting the Bentley, sir, or the Duesenberg?
The Duesenberg.
Excellent choice, sir.
Wait, no, this child's been cooped up in an orphanage for much too long. No, Duesenberg. We'll walk.
Walk to the Roxy.
Why not? It's only 45 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Ah, smell that. Marvelous Fifth Avenue bus routes. There's no air like the air of New York. You don't realize how much you miss the whole city until you've been away from it for a while. Like the man who says after New York, every place else is Bridgeport. And why see? Why What is it about you? You're big, you're loud, you're tough. In NYC, I go years without you, and I can't get enough of cab drivers answering back in language far from pure. Enough of Frankfurters answering back. Oh, brother, you know you're in NYC. Too busy, too crazy, too hot, too cold, too late, and so on NYC. Come on, you slowpokes, got into the rocks before horizons break. NYC.
The shadows that sundown, the roof that scrapes the sky.
NYC.
Roads and the rundown.
The big parade goes by. What other town has the Empire State and a mayor 5'2"? No other town in the whole 48 can have compare with you. Oh, NYC. You make all the postcards. You're proud.
You grab,
You're still the champion for NYC. The shimmer of Times Square, the Post,
the beat,
the Drive. You might say that I'm square, but damn, I come alive. The city's bright as the penny arcade. It blinks, it tilts, it rings.
Think that I've lived here all of my life and never seen these things.
Oh, NYC,
no royalties coming.
by bus,
By train, you
can't explain the end.
for NYC. Just got here this morning. 3 books, 2 bags, 1 me. Oh, NYC. I'll give you fair warning. Up there in lights, I'll be. Go ask the Gershwins or Kaufman and Hart, the place they love the best. No, California pays big for their art. Their fan mail comes addressed to NYC. Tomorrow the penthouse that's way up high. Tonight, why not? It's NYC. Oh, NYC. Your
CBS Radio brings you Ma Perkins. Ma's daughter Faye is going to marry Carl Michaels. On Friday, Carl went back to Chicago.
Oh, Carl, don't go back to Chicago.
But no sooner had Carl left town than Dr. Andrew...
Oh, you little brat!
Good afternoon, Miss Hannigan.
Oh, yeah. Farrell, you're here early. Only 1 week. What's the matter? Warbucks fed up with Annie already?
Oh no, on the contrary, Mr. Warbucks is delighted with Annie, and Annie's having the time of her life.
How nice.
Yes, she and Mr. Warbucks are practically inseparable. They go everywhere together, to the Roxy, to the Stock Exchange, and oh, guess where they had lunch yesterday?
The Waldorf.
The Automat.
The Automat.
And she just loves her new coat. She never takes it off.
Never.
Never. Miss Hannigan, I know you're busy, but this has to be signed and... Sent back to Mr. Donatelli at the Board of Orphans no later than 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
What for?
Well, because Mr. Warbucks is so taken with Annie that guess what?
What?
He wants to adopt her.
How nice! How wonderful now! Let me get this wonderful news straight. Annie is going to be Warbucks' kid. The daughter of a millionaire.
Oh, no, the daughter of a billionaire.
A billionaire!
And Mr. Warbucks asked me to drop by in person to tell you that Annie won't be back here ever. Ever.
My. Would you excuse me for one moment, please? You got any more wonderful news?
I told you about the coat, didn't I?
You told me about the coat.
Well then, good day, Miss Hannigan.
Yeah, good day.
And Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Oops, pardon me, Blondie. Hiya, sis. Long time no see.
Rooster? Oh, it never rains, but it pours. They finally let you out of Sing Sing.
6 months off for good behavior.
I'll bet. What was it this time?
Some geezer from the Yonkers said I swindled him out of $1,100.
Oh, yeah? Why do you say that? Because the roaster swindled him out of $1,100.
Ah, Lil.
It's true.
Aggie, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. Lily St. Regis from...
Jersey City.
Ah, yes, Jersey City. Miss Lily St. Regis.
I'm named after the hotel.
Which floor?
Don't you just love Lil, sis?
Yeah, that's about a rooster. Do me a favor.
Anything.
Get out of here and take the St. Regis with you.
Come on, sis.
Can it? Looking for another handout, huh?
No, I got $80 coming in the mail. Thursday. All I need is 10 to tide me over.
Nah, not even a nickel for the subway, rooster.
A $5, Aggie.
I gotta laugh, $5. Oh, you with all your big talk, gonna be living in Clover.
Well, this ain't exactly Buckingham Palace.
Oh yeah, I'm on the city. Steady salary, free food, free gas and electric. I'm doing all right.
Sis, you're doing like I'm doing.
Lousy.
Ah, Aggie. How'd the two Hannigan kids ever end up like this? On the skids. I remember the way our sainted mother would sit and croon us her lullaby.
She'd say, kids, there's a place that's like no other. You gotta get there before you die.
You don't get there by playing from the rule book.
Nah, you stack the aces.
You load the dice. Mother dear, oh, we know you're down there listening.
How can we follow
your sweet
advice too?
Easy street, easy street, where you sleep till noon.
Yeah.
She repeat, easy street, better get there soon. Aggie, who was that blondie I bumped into on the way in? She looked like she had a couple of dollars.
She works for Oliver Warbucks. The Oliver Warbucks, the millionaire? No, the billionaire, you dumb hoe! Tell. She works for him up at his mansion on 5th Avenue.
Fifth Avenue? You don't work on Fifth Avenue.
He don't? Where does he live?
Easy street, easy street, where the rich folks play, where they play all day. Moving feet, easy street, when you get there, stay.
Shut up!
Aggie, what'd that dame want?
Brought me the wonderful news that Annie, one of the orphans from here, Annie, oh, I hate that kid, is getting adopted by Warbucks. Gonna have everything. That rotten kid is gonna have everything.
Crummy orphan living in the lap of luxury? It ain't fair.
Nah, it ain't fair.
It ain't fair how we scrounge for $3 or $4 while she gets Warbucks.
The little brat.
It ain't fair, this here life is driving me nuts. While we get peanuts, she's living fat.
Maybe she holds the key, that little lady,
To get more bucks.
instead of less. Maybe we fix the game with something shady.
Where does that put us? Ah, tower.
Give you one guess. Yeah! Easy street, easy street, Annie is the key. Yes, sirree.
Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree.
Easy
Yes. Yes. Yes, Mr. President, I'll grant you Bernie, Baruch, and I are not exactly standing on bread lines yet. No, I'm not asking for your help. I've never asked for any man's help, and I never will. But I'm telling you, you have to do something, and do it damn fast. All right, we'll talk about it on Friday, at the White House. Goodbye, Listen, Mr. President. Why don't we bury the hatchet and you and Mrs. Roosevelt come over for dinner, say, Christmas Eve, on your way from Hyde Park? Good, I'm delighted. Goodbye, Mr. President. If I thought he was going to say yes, I never would have asked him. Grace, call Al Smith and find out what Democrats eat.
Yes, sir.
Package from Tiffany's.
Yes, sir. Arrived just this morning.
Fine. When do you give this thing to her and tell her that I want to adopt her? Where is Amy?
She's upstairs in her room, sir, writing another letter to her friends at the orphanage. I'll have Drake call her.
Fine. Grace, I...
Sir, you don't have to be nervous. Annie's going to be the luckiest little girl in the world.
Damn right she isn't. And I'm not nervous to get her down here.
Yes, sir. Annie?
Hello.
Good morning, Annie. How are you today?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you, sir?
Fine.
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 Annie, the time has come for us to have a very serious discussion.
You're sending me back to the orphanage, right?
Annie, can we have a man-to-man talk?
Sure.
Annie, I was born into a very poor family in what they call Hell's Kitchen. Both my parents died before I was the age of 10, so I made a promise to myself that someday, one way or another, I was going to be rich. Very rich.
That was a good idea.
By the time I was 23, I'd make my first million, and then in 10 years, I'd turn that into 100 million. Boy, in that day, that was a lot of money. Anyways, making money's all I've ever given a damn about, and I might as well tell you, Annie, I was ruthless to those I met on the way to the top, because I always believed in one thing, that you don't have to be nice to those you meet on the way to the top when you're not coming back down again. But I've lately realized something, that no matter how many Rembrandts or Duesenbergs you got no one to share your life with if you're alone, well, then you might as well be broken back in Hell's Kitchen. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Sure.
Good.
Kind of.
Kind of.
I guess not.
Damn. I was in Tiffany's the other day and picked this up for you.
For me? Gee, thanks, Mr. Warbucks. You're so nice to me.
Had it engraved.
Oh. Gee.
It's a golden locket, Annie. I noticed the old broken one you always wear, and I said to myself, I'm going to get that kid a nice new locket.
Gosh, thank you, Mr. Warbucks. Thank you very much.
Well, we'll just take this old one
No!
off.
No, don't make me take off my locket. I don't want a new one.
Annie, what is it?
Oh, this locket. My mom and dad left it with me when they left me at the orphanage. There was a note, too. They're coming back for me. And I know, being with you here for Christmas, I'm real lucky, but I don't know how to say it, but the one thing I want in all the world more than anything else is to find my mother and father, to be like other kids with folks of my own.
Annie, we'll find them for you. We'll find your parents for you, I promise.
Annie.
I'll give her the brandy.
It'll be all right, Annie. You'll see.
Miss Annie, just you see. If anyone can find your parents, Warbucks is the man.
He'll find your mother and father, even if he has to pull every political string there is to pull, up to and including the White House.
The League of Nations.
He should need the FBI. Then he will have the FBI. With all the favors that he's done.
Xander, I want 50 of your best G-men. Days, weeks, months, however long it takes. I'll put them on vacation and I'll pay for them. I'll pay all costs. Oh, and Xander, I want Elliot Ness. Well, take him off the Capone case.
Hip, hip.
Hooray! Annie, give me your locket.
But Mr. Warbucks,
I understand what would be our best clue. We'll trace back to find out where it was bought and find out who bought it.
Oh, okay. And maybe the FBI should have my note, too.
You wait, Annie. You might be meeting your mother and father in just a couple of days.
Really?
Really?
Oh, boy! I gotta write a letter to the kids about this.
What a thing to occur, finding them, losing her. Oh, you won't be an orphan for long.
And Mr. Warbucks says that I'm gonna be meeting my parents within a couple of days. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby.
It's your baby, baby.
Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Annie. On America's favorite radio program, The Occident Hour Smiles, starring your old softie, Bert Healy. A moment of tears.
Thank you, Bert Healy.
But still remember, folks.
Smile, darn you, smile!
Right, Wacky. Smile, darn you, smile. Say, Wacky, who's that who just walked into our WEAF studio?
Why, it's none other than the wealthy industrialist and Wall Street tycoon, Oliver Warbucks!
Now, Oliver Warbucks, I understand that you have something to tell the folks at home about wonderful little Annie here.
Yes, good evening, Bert Healy. Annie is an 11-year-old foundling who was left by her parents on the steps of New York's municipal orphanage on the night of December 31st, 1922.
And aren't you now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents?
Yes, Bert Healy. I am now conducting a coast-to-coast nationwide search for Annie's parents. Drop page. Furthermore, I'm offering a certified check for $50,000 to any persons who can prove that they are Annie's parents.
Wow!
Wow! So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, write to Oliver Warbucks, care of this station, WEAF, New York, or directly to him at
my home, Bert Healy, 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York.
That's 987 Fifth Avenue, New York, New York!
And I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the makers of all new Occident toothpaste with Miracle L64 to fight bad breath for letting me appear here this evening. And I just did a damn commercial.
Good night,
Grace,
Oliver
I never
Warbucks.
endorsed the product in my life. This is the most embarrassing.
Thanks for dropping by, Oliver Warbucks. So, Annie's parents, if you're listening in, there's $50,000 and a wonderful daughter waiting for you. So get in touch right away, you hear?
Hey, Mr. Healy! Isn't it time once again for the lovely Boylan sisters?
It most certainly is, Wacky. Well, I see by the old clock on the wall that another one of our Thursday night get-togethers has gone by faster than you can say Occident. The toothpaste of the stars.
To make your teeth Hollywood bright.
So for all the Our Smiles family, Ronnie, Bonnie, and Connie, the lovely Boylan sisters, Lily McCracken,
And Wacky!
this is Bert Healy saying, hey, hobo man, hey, dapper Dan, you both got your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Thank you. Roll Bromley, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe that matters. So Senator, so Genitor, so long for a while. Remember, you're never fully dressed without a smile.
Ready or not, here he goes. Listen to Bert tap his smiling toes.
Ah, lovely Boylans.
Your clothes may be full Bromley, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed, you're never dressed without an S. And I smiled on you.
Yes, this is your old softy, Mrs. Healy's boy Bert, saying until next week, same time, same station. Bonsoir, buenos noches, sweet night, and gosh, I almost forgot. Good night.
La, la,
dumb old radio anyways? Well, I do. So for all the Hour of the Smiles family, this is Bert Healy saying, hey, Hoboman, hey, Dapperton, you both get your style, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Your clothes may be bow rumbly, they stand out a mile, but brother, you're never fully dressed without a smile. Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or South Below? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe. The lovely Boylan sisters. So janitor, so long for a word without the are never fully dressed without a Who cares what they're wearing on Main Street or Savile Row? It's what you wear from ear to ear and not from head to toe. That matters. So janitor, so long for a while we are never fully dressed. Though you may wear the best, you're never fully dressed without a smile, 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 hard to smile. Do I hear happiness in here? No, Miss Hannigan.
What are you doing up?
Amy was on the radio.
Yeah, I heard it. Next thing you know, they'll make a musical about her. Now clean up this mess!
Miss Hannigan? Miss Hannigan, I think...
She never misses. $50,000 reward. $50,000 reward. What I could do with $50,000. I hate that Annie so much and think I was her own mother.
Excuse me, ma'am. We knocked upstairs, but no one answered. Are you the lady who runs this here orphanage?
Yeah. Oh, Ralph, I'm scared. Something could have happened to her.
Oh, hush, Shirley. It'll be all right, Cheryl. She'll be here, and she'll be ours again. Ma'am?
What do you want?
We had terrible troubles back then. We didn't know which way to turn, and a man offered us a job on a farm down in Texas. We had to leave a baby here, on the stoop.
Our little girl. Our Annie. Annie? You're Annie's parents. Please, nothing's happened to her? Oh, I can't believe it. Annie's parents? Where'd you say you'd come from again?
Down south in Texas,
Jefferson.
where there's lots of chickens,
Chickens.
and ducks,
Ducks.
geese,
Oh, you should see all the geese.
and roosters! Ha! Gotcha, sis!
A rooster! I never would have known it was you in 100 years!
We fooled you, Aggie, and we're gonna fool Warbucks too.
get ourselves 50,000 big ones.
It's gonna be the biggest bunco job ever, Aggie. I got a guy out of jail who can doctor up any fake papers or birth certificates we might need. But we need your help for details about Annie that'll help us pull this thing off.
Sure, I can help you. A lot, but what's in it for me? Ralph?
3-way split.
Half. Half? Half!
Half. 25 grand each. But it's gotta be fast. Give them some of that rooster razzle-dazzle. In and out, 2 or 3 minutes at most. Get the money, get the kid, and get the heck out of town.
Yeah, the kid. Annie, that's the problem. What would we do with her afterward?
Aggie, that's no problem.
When the roaster wants something to disappear, it disappears.
For good.
Rooster!
Ah, come on, Aggie. We'd get the $50,000. We'd blow this crummy town, and Lil and me'll meet ya.
Where? Oh, yeah!
Easy street. Easy street. Annie is the key.
Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree.
Yes, sirree. Easy street. Easy street. That's where we're gonna be.
We're coming, Mama! Hey, wait for me!
And President Roosevelt has so far lived up to none of his lofty campaign promises. All we've had from Franklin Delano Roosevelt and his so-called brain trust is a great deal of high-flown talk and virtually no action. In a nation racked by poverty, misery, and unemployment, it is deeds we want from the White House, not words. In short, Mr. President, if you are listening, we've had enough of your fireside chats. It is time to...
Criticism. Nothing but criticism.
I know.
It's awful. Has anybody seen the Washington Post this morning?
My friends, I say again, the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Franklin, you've already been elected. Every cloud has a silver lining.
You're never fully dressed without a smile.
Oliver, Warbucks, and friends, Franklin.
Thank you, Louis. Show them in.
Oliver?
Oliver, good of you to have come.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Well, who is this we have here?
Mr. President, this is my good friend Annie.
Annie.
She so wanted to meet you that I couldn't resist bringing her along just to say hello.
Of course, the little girl who sang so beautifully on the radio last night.
Annie, this is President Roosevelt.
How do you do, President Roosevelt?
How do you do, Annie? You're as lovely as you sounded on the radio.
Thank you, President Roosevelt.
Well, shall we begin?
Yes, Annie, if you'll wait outside.
No, Oliver. Let Annie stay. Having a child on hand will keep us on our best behavior.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Harold, I do not want to hear even so much as a gosh out of you.
Franklin, a child?
Now, Oliver, since you speak for the happy few Americans who have any money left, I would like to begin with your views on the matters.
Yes. In the words of Calvin Coolidge, the business of this country is business. Yes, for the good of you, Wall Street, the country, and me, we've got to get my factories open and the workers back to work.
According to my latest figures, there are now 15 million Americans out of work, and nearly 50 million with no visible means of support.
Mr. President, if I may say so, unemployment is not our worst problem. The dispatches from Germany are becoming more and more disturbing each day. There could be war.
Germany, hell, people are starving in this country.
Harold, I know that, but in the long run, we're not...
For people who are starving, there is no long run. The problem is, it's all happening at once. The stock market has taken another nosedive. There's gas, riots,
Floods, dust storms.
and the FBI still hasn't caught Al Capone. Well, at least we're all agreed on one thing. This situation is hopeless and getting worse.
Henry, I'd like to see those figures.
The sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dolly that tomorrow they'll...
Quiet, Harold! What did you say, Annie? No? Go on. It's all right. It's still a free country.
Just thinking about tomorrow clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow. Till there's none. When I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, oh, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow, you're always a day away.
Harold Higgins, stand up. What? You heard me. Stand up. Up, up, up. Now, Harold, sing. Yes, sing. Like Annie. I've just decided that my administration is going to be anything. It's going to be optimistic about the future of this country. Now sing. Really, Franklin. Sing. Louder, Harold.
Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be
Perkins.
Just get on out tomorrow.
Clears away the cobwebs and sorrow.
Till there's sorrow for the president. When I'm stuck with the day that's gray and lonely, I just stick up my chin and grin and say, everyone, Republic is to all, sing!
The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow.
Come what may, tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow, you're always a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow, you're always a day away.
That was very good.
Mr. President, a telegram. Excuse me, everyone. This isn't for me. It's for you, Oliver. From your secretary in New York. Hundreds of couples jamming streets outside house, all claiming to be Annie's parents.
Oh boy!
Have begun to screen them. Suggest you return to New York at once. Signed, Grace Farrell.
Well, it looks as though the Hours of Smiles has more listeners than we thought.
Gee, hundreds of couples. One of them is found to be my mother and father.
Well, Oliver, I suspect you better head back to New York at once.
Yes, Mr. President, if you don't mind. And
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye, Annie.
Good luck.
Goodbye, Mr. President, and thank you.
No, thank you, Annie. You're just the kind of person a president should have around him.
Mr. President, what if we set up 1,000 federal projects?
Dams.
Yes.
Highways.
Yes. New post offices. Yes. And put the unemployed to work building them.
We could create 5 million new jobs within 6 months.
And weekly paychecks would get all those millions off relief and back to paying taxes.
We can build a country so strong that nobody, including Chancellor Hitler, could ever defeat us in a war.
Mr. President, what we've got to give this country is nothing less than a new outlook,
A new vision.
A new approach.
a new concept, a new dedication,
A new horizon.
a new spirit,
A new attitude.
a new deal.
Perkins, gentlemen,
I was right the first time. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Tomorrow, I love ya, tomorrow. You're only a day away.
Tomorrow, I love ya. Tomorrow, you're only a day away.
Miss Farrell, I'm afraid there's still no sign of Mr. Warbucks and Miss Annie.
Drake, look at all these questionnaires. Do you realize I've talked to 617 women who claim to be Annie's mother and 619 men who claim to be her father? That makes, let me see,
1,236.
all liars, Drake. I never realized there were so many dishonest people on the island of Manhattan.
Some of them were from the Bronx, Miss.
Grace, we're back.
Where are they, Miss Farrell? Where are all the people?
They're gone, dear. Come and gone. I'm sorry, Annie, but they were all liars and fakes after nothing but the $50,000.
Are you certain?
Yes, sir. None of them knew about the locket. I'm so sorry.
Gee, thought for sure somebody was going to be my mother and father.
Mr. Warbucks, this has just come from Special Messenger of the FBI.
Fine. Elliot Ness is located in the manufacturer on Annie's locket in Utica, New York.
Oh, boy!
This sort of locket was manufactured between 1918 and 1924.
Sort of locket?
Yes, over 90,000 were made and sold.
90,000?
I'm afraid the gist of it is that Elliot Ness doesn't think there's a chance in a million of tracing her parents for the locket of sorry.
That's okay. I mean, you did the best you could, and if you can't find them, nobody can. Anyway, I guess a kid can get along all right without folks. I mean, you didn't turn out so bad. And you got everything. All them Duesenbergs hanging on the wall and everything.
Excuse me, sir. I'll go check on the dinner menu.
And Duesenberg's a car. Babe Ruth was the right fielder for the New York Yankees, and there's something else you should know. I've made me a fortune, that fortune may tend, and headlined in profile again and again. But something was missing, I never quite knew. That something was someone, but who? Speeches are greeted with thunderous acclaim, and to universities bearing my name. But something was missing each time I got through. Yes, something was someone, but who? Could that someone be? How could she make it known? Who would need me for me? Need me for me alone? alone. The world was my oyster. Where was the pearl? Dreamed I would find it in one little girl. Yes, something was missing, but dreams do come true. That something is no one but you. Not bad for an old man, huh? Who would need me for me? Need me for me alone. The world was my oyster. Where was the pearl? Dreamed I would find it in one little girl. Yes, something was missing, but dreams do come true. That something is no one but you. Grace,
Yes,
do you have
sir.
those legal papers I gave you the other day?
Yes, sir. I'll go get them right now.
Well, I want you to stay. I've been woke since J.P. Morgan went bust. Annie, why don't you sit down? Annie, I want to adopt you.
Adopt me?
Yes or no?
If I can't have my real mother and father, there's no one in the world I'd rather have for a father than you, Mr. Warbucks.
Drake! Yes, sir? Tell Justice Brandon to sign those adoption papers.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and Grace, tell Mrs. Pugh there'll be a house full of guests. We'll need flowers.
Flowers.
Caviar.
Caviar.
Champagne.
Champagne. Oh, I'm
Annie, this isn't just going to be an adoption. It's going to be a celebration. And you can have anyone in the world you want to come to it. Babe Ruth, Johnny Rockefeller, Madam Shai Shek. She's a lot of fun.
Well, I guess I'd like Miss Farrell here. And Mr. Drake. And Miss Pugh. And Cecile. And Annette. And Mrs. Greer. Well, I guess I'd like everybody here.
Of course, that's why I'd like to. Drake.
Yes, sir.
Tell the staff to get spiffed up. They're going to be the guests at Annie's adoption party.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and the kids?
No, I'm afraid it'll be far too past their bedtime. But I'll tell you what. We'll have a big Christmas party tomorrow. Invite all the kids over.
Miss Hannigan, too.
Miss Hannigan, too. Why not?
Excuse me, sir. Everyone is getting, and these are your words, sir, spiffed up for the party.
Good. I think Annie and I should get spiffed up, too. Grace.
Yes, sir.
Grace, have Cecile put Annie one. Why, Grace, that's a very pretty dress.
Thank you.
Grace, have Cecile put Annie in one of her new dresses and have Annette do something with her hair. I don't know, take her upstairs and we'll gussy her up.
Yes, sir.
Annie, 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 everything's humming now. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Good times are coming now since you came our way. It's Christmas, Christmas every day. We dismiss bad times, sad times. Now there are yesterdays new since Annie kicked off the blues. And Rockefellers got barrels of money. And we got Annie, look what you've done for us. Big promoters got dancing and tongue.
And we've got any, nothing but fun for us.
Scooping and sweet.
Then he's the king.
By far, by far, by far. Butterscotch Jeff and Eleanor FDR. Jeff and Annie, give them a with the song.
Now, my friends, welcome to the happiest night of my life. Annie, I'm the luckiest man in the world.
And I'm the luckiest kid.
Together at last, together forever. We're tying the knots they never can sever.
I don't need sunshine now to turn my skies blue.
I don't need anything but you.
You wrap me around that cute little finger. You made life a song. You made me the singer.
And what's that butter to yours, Baba Boo?
Baba, anything's true.
Yesterday was plain awful.
Awful. You can say that again.
Again, yesterday was plain awful.
But that's
not now.
That's then.
I'm poor as a mouse.
I'm richer than Midas.
But nothing on earth could ever divide us. And if tomorrow I'm an apple seller too, I don't need anything but you. Hamlet needed his mother.
Woolworth needed his shop.
Waldo needed his brother.
Or else
he'd go
Kirk Club.
The two of us are the happiest pair. We're burning our down, the floating on air. And once the two of the dream that just came true,
I don't need anything.
anything. I don't need anything but you.
Now, Oliver, Aaron, the adoption process is very simple here in the state of New York.
Sir?
What?
Sir.
Pardon me, folks. We don't mean to interrupt. Oh, Shirley, look, there's our Annie.
Who are you?
Darling, we're your mom and pop.
Mudge. Mudge's the name. Ralph Mudge. And this here's my wife, Shirley.
You never knew it, dear, but you're Annie Mudge.
Annie Mudge?
We was sick and broke, honey. We didn't know which way to turn. And a man offered us a job on a farm down in Texas.
But we couldn't bring along no baby.
We loved you, darling, but we had to leave you behind.
Mr. Mudge, we've seen a great number of people who claim to be...
I expect you'll be wanting proof. Here's Annie's birth certificate and our driver's license.
Anne Elizabeth Mudge, born to Ralph and Shirley Mudge, New York, October 28, 1922.
October 28th. That's my birthday.
It was in her notes, sir.
I know, but I still don't believe it.
Please, you gotta believe us. We got on the Greyhound and went straight to the orphanage, and the lady there said our baby was up here.
Oh, Annie, all the years I've dreamed of holding you in my arms again.
Mr. Mudge, on the night that Annie was left at the orphanage...
Oh, here's something you might not know about. On the night that we left Annie, we left her with half the silver locket, and we kept the other half.
Oh, Ralph, look, Annie's wearing it.
Oh, yes, it fits perfectly.
Thank the good Lord Almighty, she's our Annie.
She is.
Seems to be.
Well, if you'll be getting her things together, we'll be taking her along.
Take her?
No.
Wait a minute, Mr. Mudge. What about the money?
Money? Well, we ain't got much, but we'd be willing to give you whatever we got.
I mean, you haven't heard that I've offered a certified check of $50,000 to anyone who can prove they're Annie's parents.
No, sir. We didn't hear about no check. Besides, we don't want no money for Annie.
Right. We don't want no money for Annie.
On the other hand, Cheryl, remember that pig farm up in New Jersey? With $50,000, we could buy it and afford to bring Annie up right in the country. Fresh air, fresh eggs.
Fresh ham.
Oh, fresh ham. Certified. All I gotta do is make it out to myself.
Yes, that's correct. And tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Yes, you wouldn't mind if Annie stayed here till tomorrow morning, Christmas, and then you can take her and the check.
Oh.
Oh.
Problem.
No, sir. Whatever you prefer. Well, we should be going back to our hotel now. Till tomorrow, Annie. Then you'll be spending the rest of your life with us.
Goodbye, Annie love.
Goodbye, all, and Merry Christmas. Oops, pardon me, Blondie.
Season's greetings, one and all.
Well, this is very wonderful news.
Yes. For sure.
Annie has found her mother and father. They seem to be a very nice couple.
Yes, very nice. Yeah? You're lucky.
Right, I'm lucky. Just think, a pig farm.
Mrs. Greer, champagne. We must celebrate because it's Christmas Eve and we've just heard the most wonderful news. Annie has found her mother and father. They seem to be a very nice couple. Thank you. To Annie Mudge.
Annie! Annie!
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
I see that everybody.
Lost her. Lost Annie.
Sir, that Mr. Mudge, I've seen him someplace before. I can't remember when or where, but I have the strangest feeling he's not who he says he is.
Mr. President.
Franklin, call me Franklin.
Franklin, I need your help.
Of course, Oliver. Whatever I can do for you.
Silly to cry, nothing to fear. Betcha New Jersey's as nice as right here. Betcha my life is gonna be swell. Looking at them, it's easy to tell. And maybe I'll forget how nice he was to me, and how I was almost his baby.
Thank you, Grace. I never could. Merry Christmas, Annie.
Merry Christmas, Annie. Merry Christmas, Mr. Warbucks, Miss Farrell.
You're up early.
Yes, well, my folks are coming for me, so I thought I'd wait for them here. Guess they'll be taking me out to the country. Will you come and see me sometime?
Yes, I'll see you, Annie.
You're up early, too.
Been up all night here and had quite a time of it, too. FBI men coming and going, and did you know President Roosevelt is here?
Really?
Well, I've got some difficult news to share with you. He's going to help me tell it to you.
Merry Christmas, Mr. President.
Merry Christmas, Annie. It's good to see you again. Annie, early this morning, FBI Director Hoover telephoned me with some very sad news. Through the paper and the handwriting on your note, he succeeded in tracing the identity of your parents.
Yes, we already know that. Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
No, they aren't your parents. Your parents were David and Margaret Bennett.
David and Margaret Bennett? Well, where are they?
Annie, your parents passed away a long time ago.
Do you mean they're dead?
Yes.
So I'm an orphan after all, like the other kids. Are you all right, Annie? Yes, because I guess I always knew my parents were dead. Because I knew they loved me and they would have come back for me if they weren't.
I love you, Hannigan.
And I love you. Now, who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
Who the heck are Ralph and Shirley Mudge?
The birth certificate could have easily been forged, but the thing is they knew about the locket.
The locket! That's your key.
Nobody knew about the locket except us, of course, and the FBI.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan.
And Miss Hannigan! Sir, Miss Hannigan, and the children from the orphanage.
Ah, Miss Hannigan, I'm delighted to finally meet you.
Same here, and I know you anywhere. You're the Oliver Warbucks, right?
Yes, that's correct. Now, I'd like to introduce you to everyone. You know my secretary, Miss Farrell, of course.
Yeah.
And this is the President of the United States. And this is my butler, Drake.
Hi, kids! Hi! Look, kids, there's Christmas presents here for all of us! Oh my goodness!
Sir, this has just come from the FBI.
Good. Comes the dawn, and now it all fits together.
Annie, come look at this.
Leaping lizards, who would have guessed?
Why don't you show it to the President?
Sir, Mr. and Mrs. Mudge.
Show them in, Drake.
With pleasure, sir.
President, would you like me to have them call for your car?
No, Eleanor can wait. Good morning. Good
morning.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry, 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 Merry.
Thank you, Drake.
Christmas. Oh, Shirley, look, there's our little girl.
Your little girl.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
Hello, darling.
Well, we don't want to bother you with being Christmas and all. We're just here to pick up her suitcase.
Allow me.
Thank you kindly. Oh, and the check?
Oh, yes, I almost forgotten the check.
Certified.
Certified.
Paid to the order of Ralph Mudge.
Why don't you read it again?
Paid to the order of The Jig Is Up.
Yes, the jig is up, Daniel Francis Hannigan.
Also known as Brewster Hannigan, also known as Ralph Mudge, also known as Danny the Dip.
Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad.
Drake, I believe that this is a federal offense in your secret service and have the power to arrest people.
Certainly do.
Drake, you took the whole.
Yes, sir.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to
Solo
be
for
jolly.
Warbucks, and you'll find this woman there, accomplice, fa la 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 la. Arrest her too, please.
Me? I never seen these people till yesterday.
Oh, come off it, Aggie.
Yes, sis. If me and Lily's taking a fall, so are you.
Mr. Warbucks, all
The
right.
jig is up.
Annie, tell him how good and nice I always was to you.
Gee, I'm sorry, Miss Hannigan. But remember the one thing you always taught me. Never tell a lie.
I'll let you in on a little secret. I never liked you little gold digger. And I never liked any of yous either. You. Your days are numbered.
And we'd like to meet your friends.
Okay, kids, this is Miss Grace Farrell.
Hi. Hi, kids.
And this is Mr. Daddy Warbucks.
Hi.
Oh, and that's the President of the United States.
Hello, kids.
Kids, Miss Hannigan is gone for good. Oh, you won't have to work anymore. Instead, you'll have classrooms and teachers.
Okay, but listen, kids. No more mush! No more mush! No more mush! No more
Yes, and
mush!
perhaps for all of us, this is going to be the beginning of a brand new wonderful life. I know the depression's depressing,
The care was our seal, the stories aren't filled.
and the windows are mine is their dressing.
The children don't grin, the Santas are thin.
And I've heard a terrible rumor, no goodwill, no cheer, but we'll get a new deal for Christmas this year.
The snowflakes are frightened of falling.
And all through the land folks are bawling.
And filled with despair, 'cause cupboards are bare.
But Santa's got brand new assistants. There's nothing to fear. They're bringing a new deal for Christmas this year.
Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang.
On Farley and Kitchens. On Ickies and Wallace. On Morgantown Cummings.
Fill our pockets with dollars.
On Roper and Swanson.
Get along, Cordell Hall.
Get along, giddy up.
Call your committee up.
Fill every city up. Cheer every kitty up. Fill every stocking with laughter. We haven't got room for any more gloom. Let's ring every bell from its rafter.
And time across the land.
Tomorrow's at hand.
Those happy days that were promised
Are finally here.
We're getting a new deal for Christmas. 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 Christmas is here.
from now till tomorrow. So you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a day away. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, you're only a
Hi, everybody. I just wanted to make a quick announcement. So I just wanted to quickly thank the directors and the people who've made this show possible. So if we could have Sarah Neal come up. Where's Lydia? Get one to Lydia.
Appreciate everything that you do. You're so important to this whole thing. And you're the only reason that any of this was possible. So thank you so much.
And then can we also have the Leshers come down, wherever they might be? We just wanted to thank you guys for being such awesome music directors and for sticking with us, even though sometimes we made a few wrong notes. But thank you so much for helping us make all the music sound so beautiful.
Thank you for coming and have a wonderful rest of your day.